olden days, when they wrote the songs and the operas and that, it mattered how you died. And when the singers singed and went about, they sang like beautiful birds. They fell over and everything. And she was all quavery and beautiful. Everybody holded their breath. And there she was, in the special light, with her boobs and everything. And everybody would be looking at her. And they would cry. In their hearts, they'd weep for the poor lady. The poor, poor lady who dies so well. If ever I could grow up, I would be one of them sad singers who do the dying, and everybody would clap and cheer. And in all the singing, and everybody was listening, you'd hear a little piece of beauty. And that is very important, to have a little piece of beauty, what is in the music. I was never right ever since I was born. This means that I do very bad writing and I don't talk proper and I'm backwards and I'm a special child. But why is a mystery for what that they've not got an answer. But when I was born, Mum said that it was at a dark night and it was all raining and thundery and all the cats and dogs and things was hiding under the tables. And the wind was whistling round everywhere and everything was quite horrible. But I didn't even mind because I was just little and I was in the hospital. And Mum said she kissed me and she looked at my face. And when she looked at my face, she noticed it was round. And then everybody was looking at my face and laughing. And they said I was Spoonface because I had a face that was round like a spoon. And when you look into a spoon, you get this face what is just like mine. That is how I came to be Spoonface Steinberg, because my other name is Steinberg. But I didn't even know because I was just a baby. And all the stars and planets and things was moving inside me. And I was looking up, and the world was as bright as colours and as shimmery as the light. And I was just a baby. And when you're just a baby, you have a soft head and that. And that's what makes you backwards. Sometimes, when it's very late at night and they think I'm already asleep, Mum tells Dad that she thinks it's his fault I'm backwards. On the fact that when he'd come home from being with the floozy, I did fall off the chair. Because Dad came home and it was quite late for our tea. And Mum said that Dad had been somewhere. And Dad said that he was at the office doing a meeting, but Mum said that she did phone the office and he was off with the meeting doing a floozy. And that was one of his students. And then she was going somewhere, off with the final straw. And then there was all this shouting and screaming and Dad went like a beetroot and Mum said that the floozy was just a baby with big boobs and I fell over. And it was like when you bump your head, only much worse. Everything went bright white like lightning, and that was bad on account of my softness. And then Mum and Dad were crying there with me, and I was as silent as a worm. And then Dad said that he would never have another floozy if Mum would be nicer. And Mum said that she would be nicer. And so then everything was all right. Except I started to go backwards. love when the beautiful women do the opera, and now they sing and make their voices flutter like this. That's because the saddest things are the most beautiful things of all. And that is because God made all the sad things to make us human. Well, that's what Dr. Bernstein said at the hospital when I went in. He's quite old and that. And he said that I was very brave and that I must be brave because when his mum was little, she was very brave and she was in a concentration camp. And concentration camps were places where they took the Jewish people to burn. And the doctor said there was loads of people and they all had to sleep in the same bunk. And the Nazis shot them and then starved them. And it was quite horrible for his poor mum because she was just little. And never in the history of all the world has there ever been anything as awful as a concentration camp. Sometimes it's scary, but to imagine I'll not be is impossible because I'm here. And even when I'm not here, there'll still be cows and grass and vegetables and radios and telephone machines and cardiologists and soup tins and cookers and hats, my coat, Walkmans and tiny tears, synagogues and beaches and walks in the rain and music and films and cars and underpants and necklaces and Mum and Dad and flowers. And everywhere there'll still be something. And everywhere will be full up, except me. And there won't even be a hole where I used to be. Everything will be just as it was. So, except people who knew me and remember what I was like, there won't be anything missing from the world from when I was here. There's no gaps in the universe for the people that drop out. And there's nothing to know, because everything that there is all around us. There it is. Because in the world, everything is divided. One from the other, from the many, from the mother and the father. There's day and night and black and white, and all these things. But in the very beginning, and in the end, the world would not be divided. Everything will be together. There'll be no me or you, no this and that, and no little puppy dogs or anything. All there'll be will be everything together, and every moment will last forever, and it will shine. And that is all there is to know. That everybody will be one, and it is nothing, and it is endless.